So we are finally on the way to getting our school library system set up. What we've had at the moment is everything done through iTunes U. So the same way that they get a course delivered, it's been on iTunes U. However, I feel that for the library, it's probably better to have an actual website. It's easier for parents to view and outsiders to view the fantastic resources we have. Also, I've reached maximum amount of students I can have in my iTunes U course. So I've built one on Google Sites. It's not the prettiest thing yet. We're going to have some help from Kim to spruce it up. And the main thing I've been focusing on is content. So this is the homepage, welcomes you to the site, gives a quick introduction to some of the resources we have. Halcyon Library. This link, at the moment, it doesn't work. For some reason, the website name works off-site but not in-site. So I'm going to go here, which is actually just the IP of it. This is what our school library catalogue looks like. We have got most of our physical books on there. We've got a lot of ebooks on there through RM Books, and also thousands and thousands of books, speeches, other documents through Project Gutenberg. So students will get their usernames very shortly to access that. So the next thing is the Halcyon Book Club. It's just a very quick summary and a link to our Goodreads group. That's all done through Goodreads. And I put a widget here of some of the books that we have read. I might change this widget to be the books that we are currently reading. Next thing is electronic resources, which is split up between archives and databases, the news, subscriptions, and video learning. So if we go to archives and databases, most of these are, in fact, all of these are free. Fantastic resources that I use myself. So the National Archives, How Stuff Works is fantastic. It's a website, but also they do brilliant podcasts. And I put some for different subjects. I will expand this because I've obviously got just science, humanities, and art at the moment. I obviously want to put a whole thing about technology with Instructables and Magazine and all sorts of fantastic websites. Some of these things as well, like the Live Photo Archive. A lot of these photos, photo archives we have access through Britannica Image Quest, including like the Science Photos Archive and all sorts. So I might take some of those out at some point. The news, so some of these are British Newspaper Archive, CNN Student News, which students watch most days in the morning. The Day, which is something we subscribe to, and I've put a few more. A lot of these are actually from a article I saw online, which was top 10 news sites for students. Secondary school age students. Subscriptions, these are the things we currently subscribe to. So this is going to obviously expand very soon. So Brain Pop, which is fantastic videos and quizzes and games on a huge range of subjects. I think it's actually aimed at primary and lower secondary, but I really like it. I like watching the videos for introducing a new subject or just for a quick activity at the beginning of class. There's a blog post here on Brain Pop's website about Halcyon's use of the website too. Britannica Schools, fantastic encyclopedia. We also get links to a lot of high quality university journal articles through EBSCO on there, and then Britannica Image Quest, thousands and thousands of images. If you type in Lego, for example, I think there's 10 pages of images about Lego. The Day, that newspaper that I mentioned, and then Eric, which is more for our teachers to use. You can see I've made a little error here, so I'll update that. The next thing is video learning. So I love learning through YouTube and through videos. I find that I'm someone who's a bit fidgety and I like to multitask. For me, I can put a YouTube playlist on or a long video, and I can cook while I'm watching or cook while I'm learning, or I can be tidying my room. So I think that's a really useful resource. I find it very hard to sit down and focus on one thing. So video learning is fantastic for me. I know that for a lot of our students, it's fantastic as well. I've actually taken this from a Google document that I made public for other educators to use, and I need to update it. There's lots of stuff on there. A lot of the things the students will be familiar with, so SciShow, VHeart, 60 Symbols. These are all videos that we have watched at lunchtime or break time in the hub. It's also videos that a lot of our students watch in their own time, like Crash Course, which is by the author John Green and his brother Hank Green. So next thing, research skills. So copyright and royalty free. This is because as a school that embraces technology, students are often producing videos. And with those videos, sometimes I found that they were putting on pop songs because they like them and they know them, and images which they don't really have, had very low quality, and also they don't really, are not supposed to use. So this is just about finding royalty free images and music. There's also a bit about copyright in general. The next thing is plagiarism. So there's a video on Brain Pop about it. It's a bit of a details. What I really want is some of our students to do for a CNS or PLP project is create videos about these areas to put onto our website. Primary and secondary sources, it starts off quite small. This is a video that I found on YouTube. I did create one myself, but it's on my old school's YouTube. So I'm going to contact my old teacher and get them to send me the file so I can put it on my new YouTube. And again, I would love students to make some of these and some guides for referencing. So this is me talking through how we use EasyBib for referencing, which is provides us MLA references for free. I'll also add on, in fact I might make a video that combines both, the new EasyBib add-on feature in Google Docs, as that will help you make your bibliography right within your documents. Local libraries, so a video again about access to Kensington and Chelsea, Fulham and Hammersmith and Westminster libraries, and all the fantastic features that we get through them. I will also update about the school library services, as we get a fantastic box of books from them every half term or every term, depending on focusing on different subjects that we are studying. Freebies, so this is just about some free places to get books and audiobooks and ebooks. And then lastly, we're going to be putting our free trials. Now that I have Cohort and have this library system up, I'm going to be trying out tons and tons of subscriptions through JSTOR or EBSCO, so that we have access to History Today and lots of top quality journal articles and magazines and other databases and archives. You will see them on there. I think that when we are doing the free trials, because they're usually about 30 days long, I will speak to the subject teachers so they really push those sites just to see if they work, and I think they'll be going home in the parent newsletters. So if you have any ideas about other things we want on here, maybe you want to have a book review site, or maybe we want to have stuff about other book events in the school, even we can put that into the Halcyon book club, things like World Book Day, please let me know. I also thought it would be quite nice to have a section about book charities, so countries that provide books to people in less economically developed countries, or that do things like help people learn to read who are struggling. There's a lot of companies in cities in New York which have really cool links to things like they're superhero themed and then they teach kids to read, or even things like the good gift guide, where you can buy a donkey library for a village in India. So I don't know if that should go on there. Let me know what you think the Halcyon Library deserves to have. It's going to be again spruced up hopefully soon by Kim and myself and made it a bit prettier. I'm also going to add some more content, including videos, and bulk out some of the things I have typed. So hope you enjoy it so far.